up without being cold, or enjoy a snack while staying snugly warm. Snuggie is made of ultra-soft, thick, luxurious fleece with oversized sleeves, so you can move your arms and use your hands and still be wrapped in warmth. Super large, one size fits all, so you can stay warm from head to toe. No more cold feet. And with Snuggie, you can get up and still stay warm. Perfect for men, women, and children, too. The ultra-soft fleece keeps you totally warm, and the sleeves keep your hands free. So you can snuggle your baby in your arms or keep your pet close at hand. Perfect for chilly outdoor evenings, staying cozy and warm at sporting events. And it's ideal for those drafty dorm rooms. The Snuggie is machine washable, so you'll get years of warmth and comfort. Now you can do what you need to and stay totally warm with the Snuggie. Similar products sell for up to $60, but call now and you'll get the ultra-soft, ultra-warm Snuggie for only $19.95. Available in royal blue, sage green, and burgundy. As an added bonus, you'll also receive our compact press and open book light. Just press, and the book light instantly opens and turns on. For extra light where you need it, a $15 value free. But call right now and we'll give you a second Snuggie and book light free. Just pay processing and handling. That's 2 Snuggies and 2 book lights, all for only $19.95.
To order, call 1-800-798-4320. That's 1-800-798-4320. Remember, call now and get an additional Snuggie and book light free. Just pay processing and handling. Call 1-800-798-4320.
And Pierce again, when he's getting to the free throw line at this rate, and that's his 7th free throw with the 8th coming up, that's when he's most effective.
You know, Doc Rivers also said another thing as far as LeBron James. There's one defense that they have not done yet, and you can sense them doing it already in this first half. Double teaming LeBron James. Kevin Garnett is playing center field in position to help at all times when LeBron has the basketball.
26 for Pierce here in the first half. Shot clock is turned off, and LeBron James will hold it for the final shot of the period. Crowd starting to rise. It gets on its feet with his final possession. James inside, and he's fouled before the shot, although they're in the penalty, so he'll go to the line anyway with 4.2 remaining.
But again, because of the switch, he got a more favorable matchup with Ray Allen. Ray Allen stood on his side, then he drove him and got to the free throw line. And I think both teams are doing enough switching so that if you are intelligent offensively, you can get the matchups you want.
LeBron James saying after game 6, I'm not ready to go home yet. Trying his best to keep his team from losing here this afternoon.
Well, Damon Jones set the pick on the ball. They switched it. LeBron James goes by Ray Allen and gets to the free throw line.
And I think if you're the Celtics, as long as you continue to have a cushion and you're not having a problem scoring on your end, then you don't want to overhelp opening up the three-point shooting of the Cavs.
Pierce gets an ovation. Pierce has played his entire 10-year career here in Boston. He's going to go back and start getting that ankle checked. James hits a pair. So James, meanwhile, we're talking about Pierce. James has 23. Rondo, a three-pointer. And that will end the first half. A terrific one for Paul Pierce, although a little shaken up as the second quarter comes to an end. He poured in 26 points on 8 of 15 from the field. Meanwhile, LeBron James, not bad himself, with 23 points. Meanwhile, big play off the bench for the Celtics. He got some help, including from Eddie House, who's with Michelle.
All right, not only Eddie, but his little boy Jalen, who jumped into this picture. Hey, Eddie, the energy out there was exemplified by your diving play to steal the ball or to get the ball. How would you describe what's going on out there with you guys, energy-wise?
Well, we don't want to lose. You know, we have a goal of winning the championship, and the only way you do that is stay alive and win this Game 7 and go into the Eastern Conference Finals. And so we got to leave everything out on the court. We got the rest of the day to rest. We got tomorrow to rest and get ready for Detroit if we get this win. So we got to leave it all on the floor, and that's what our focus is. And I think it's like that from top to bottom.
You know, Cleveland, they've struggled, but they're really not. They're still in this game. It's not put away yet. So what do you need to do second half?
I think we just play a little harder. We play hard, but I think we could play harder, execute on offense a little bit better, keep LeBron away from the basket, and I think we'll get a win if we do that.
Thank you, Eddie.
Welcome.
After I got divorced, I was feeling a little burned. I didn't think that I was ever going to find a person that I could really fall in love with again. And my sisters actually said to me, why don't you try eHarmony? It looks a little more serious. And I was a little skeptical, but lo and behold, I found Karen, and you know, it's just better than I could ever have imagined.
See how it feels to be matched based on compatibility. Review all your matches for free. eHarmony.com.
Wednesday, January 21st, the New Year's biggest premiere is finally here.
We have to go back!
ABC's Lost, the premiere event, Wednesday, January 21st on ABC.
College Hoops Conference play kicks into gear. First, Louisville meets Nova. Then, armed with a history of upsetting Duke, Florida State tries to pull off another one against the second-ranked Blue Devils. Saturday at noon and 2 on ESPN.
This month on DirecTV pay-per-view.
This city deserves a better class of criminal.
So what are you proposing?
Kill the Batman.
I have returned to wage war.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Oh, crap.
I am dealing with a bunch of prima donnas.
Sorry, can we cut? You want to make this movie right?
This feels pretty real!
DirecTV pay-per-view. Just press a button and you're watching your movie.
Happy New Year! Welcome to Progressive.com.
This place is hopping.
It's resolution season.
Well, my resolution? Save money.
Last year, millions of people visited Progressive.com, and those who switched saved an average of over $350.
No wonder it's like a party in here.
I wrote that.
Starting the new year with savings. Now that's Progressive. Call or click today.
The third quarter underway. West Ilgauskas comes up short. 3 starters for the Cavaliers haven't scored, including Ilgauskas, who's now 0 for 4.
That's really the reason why if you're LeBron James, you feel like you have to make every play and look to score.
Excellent ball movement, but Garnett can't get it to go down. When you look at Pierce and James, and we talk so much about their low shooting percentage, Jeff, do you think the fact that these guys have been guarding each other and doing it so hard with such intensity that it's taken away from their offensive games a bit? Or is that a cop-out?
It could be. No, it could be. But I think a lot to do with James plays with Ben Wallace, who is not an offensive threat, plus some other guys who are not shooting well. So he has to do so much to try to create his own shot. And then on the other end, Pierce has Rondo and Perkins, who are not adept at scoring the ball. So it puts a lot of pressure on those 2 guys.
Zerbiak picks up his 4th foul, trying to deny Ray Allen as we check in with Michelle DePoya.
Well, Mike, it did look like Paul Pierce tweaked his ankle when he took that hard foul late in the first half, but Celtics officials tell me he has a bruised left quadricep. He's obviously able to play. He came into this game with a sore left hip, so now that whole left side is somewhat problematic, but obviously he's out there, Mike.
Hey, I said ankle. Well, that was close. It's a quad.
Well, Coach makes a good point when you talk about Rondo and Perkins, but they're not liabilities offensively. Ben Wallace does not have to be defended. Perkins now is just roaming the whole area.
James drives down the other end and puts it in, and a foul. Bad pass from Perkins on the offensive end led James to bring the Cavs within 8.
Good to be young. You talk about the size, the strength, active defensively, and then grown man move. Does not feel the contact, gets all the way to the cup.
And on that play, Rondo's got to put his body in front of the ball versus reach and grab.
Bennett Salvatore says it's going to be Cavs ball, so Garnett could not control the missed free throw. And another possession. James. Celtics have led the entire way. Biggest lead was 13. James steps back. Still hasn't hit a 3 in the games here in Boston as West knocks down the 3. And all of a sudden, it's a 5-point game.
Good patience by James. Could have lifted, instead waited, found the open man West, continued to trust his teammate.
Delonte West, just a scrappy player. Perkins able to hit. 8 points for Perkins.
No, that's my point. Rondo making a play for Perkins, so they're capable of scoring. On the other end, you don't have to defend Ben Wallace at all.
Ilgauskas. And he's fouled. Perkins now with 4 fouls.
I know Doc Rivers have to be upset. It's not about paying all attention to LeBron James, but look how open Delonte West is. This is just a practice shot all by yourself, no contest, too easy, and Doc Rivers saying, hey guys, this is game 7.
It was not a shooting foul, it was before. Ilgauskas goes right back at Perkins, who with 4 fouls defends him well. Wallace kicks it out. Delonte West to James. James for 3. Won't go. West had it, lost it. Ilgauskas, and a foul on Pierce. It's going to be his second. Celtics already with 3 team fouls, and we're 2.5 minutes into the period.
Eddie House still playing defense, even on the bench. Active, making noise, clapping, doing whatever it takes to disrupt LeBron.
Ilgauskas again. They're trying, and Mike Brown said we need to establish him a bit. They had in the past few games. And a travel. Picked up his pivot foot.
I don't know about you, Coach, but it's too late to try to establish Ilgauskas right now. The ball has to be in the hands of LeBron.
Yeah, every time they post him right now, to me, if you're the Celtics, you breathe a sigh of relief that number 23 isn't coming at you full steam ahead.
Stop calling him coach. He's a member of the media now.
No, if you're my coach and I respected you, you're coach for life. There's certain guys I call by their first name that I played for.
Wow. West all over Pierce, puts it up. And James comes flying in for the rebound.
Cleveland has a higher level of energy right now than the Celtics do.
That was not the case to start the first half. Right now the Cavs the more desperate team. Ilgauskas finally gets his first shot to go. And it's back to 5.
That's a much better play for Ilgauskas. He's not asking him to make a play on the block by himself, but it's off of somebody else facilitating the offense.
Pierce with the huge first half trying to take the ball out of his hands. Ray Allen puts it up. Won't go. Allen just 1 for 3 from the field. Has not had many opportunities. The Cavs defense on Ray Allen has been terrific. Ilgauskas again facing the basket, and it's a 3-point game. Timeout Boston. Big Z with a couple of big shots, and it's 52-49.
I was getting depressed because of all the stress I was feeling at home. Had a poor credit score and the number would haunt me wherever I go. Thought I'd move to a place where my credit could stink and nobody would care. I just wish that somebody had told me that place was a Renaissance fair. FreeCreditReport.com. Tell your friends, tell your dad, tell your mom. Never mind them and singing our songs since we first showed up with our pirate hats on. If you're not into fake sword fights, pointy slippers and green wool tights, take a tip from a knight who knows. FreeCreditReport.com. Let's go!
Offer applies with enrollment in Triple Advantage. 25 years ago when I started making pizzas, everything was pretty low tech. Just a mixer and oven and some extra space and a broom closet. Now you can order online. It just keeps getting better.
To celebrate Papa John's 25th anniversary, get a medium cheese pizza for just 25 cents when you buy a large 3-topping pizza. Only when you order online.
25 years of better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
For a limited time, get a medium cheese pizza for just 25 cents. Only at papajohns.com.
Just got the green light on the new project.
Yeah?
Boss says he wants it live online by tomorrow morning.
I don't want a domain name, website, email, the works, so how are you gonna do that?
Visit GoDaddy.com and get everything you need fast for less than $1 a month.
Who are you?
You can call me the GoDaddy Girl.
So I can call you?
No.
Special Agent, they're trying to stop you from saving time and money on auto insurance. Here's the play.
Quote by print. Got it, Coach.
When there's only seconds on the clock, Esurance gives you a fast break.
From all the hassle of buying auto insurance, you don't have to jump through hoops.
At Esurance, instant comparison quotes let you screen prices yourself.
So you can net yourself some savings.
It's a slam dunk. Save time and money on auto insurance. Visit Esurance.com today.
ESPN, your NBA destination. Tomorrow, it's the next chapter in what's become one of the game's must-see rivalries. The top two teams in the East square off in Cleveland as KG, Paul Pierce, and the Celtics battle King James and the Cavs. Then the Mavs take on Shaq, Stoudemire, Nash, and the Suns. NBA Friday night doubleheader, Celtics Cavs, and Mavericks Suns. Coverage begins tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern on ESPN.
Right now, 8:03 remaining here in the third. Let's go to Michelle.
Well, during that last timeout, Doc Rivers really chastised his team. He said, every loose ball, they've got us. Every rebound, they've got us. Did you think you were going to walk into this second half and extend the lead? You're walking the ball up every single time. You gave up 2 wide-open threes. You cannot ease into this thing. You've got to be kidding me.
Pierce hits a 3. Big bucket. And, Jeff, you felt the same way. You can't believe the way the Celtics have come out here in the third.
It is perplexing that in this game you come out with so little energy to start a second half, but sometimes Lady Luck is on your side. Another poor offensive sequence somehow turns into a 3-point shot by Pierce.
Pierce with 29 points in 25 minutes. Delonte West, tough pass for Ilgauskas to catch, but he draws the foul. Doc Rivers arguing with Bennett Salvatore.
Well, again, a good play by Ray Allen, good deflection. Sometimes it's just not your night. Right into Pierce's shooting pocket, and he knocks another one in.
Ilgauskas a little shaken up on the play. Ilgauskas' first couple of games averaged over 20 a game, but since then has not been a part, only 8.5 points per game over the last 4. Andy Varejao doing something with, I guess, trying to get himself warmed up before he comes in, get the old stationary bike going. And Ilgauskas now at 6 points, all of them here in this third period, coming alive after a scoreless first half. Pierce around defenders, finds Rondo. Bad pass to Garnett. Garnett now drives inside, banks it in. Just his third field goal, but it puts the Celtics back up by 6. Delonte West might be the point guard, but LeBron James is doing all the ball handling from here on in. You can bet that. Shot clock down to 6. James, it's good. 27 for LeBron James.
It's incredible when great basketball players can make bad offensive sets look good.
And this is why Celtic fans were fearful of a Game 7 against the LeBron James as Pierce comes back because of what a superstar can do. But in their favor, Paul Pierce is playing like a superstar here this afternoon. Midway through the third, James hits a 3. That's his first 3-pointer here in Boston. He'd been really struggling from downtown on the road. 0 for 17 until that one. Rondo, the floater. Ilgauskas nearly taken away.
If you're Doc Rivers, you got to think about Eddie House again here pretty soon for energy and offense.
Nice save from Pierce. Even the hustle plays for the Celtic captain. Here's the double. Pierce, he's feeling it. Paul Pierce lighting it up with 33. Timeout, Cavaliers. Standing ovation here in Boston.
When people compare the ingredients in these soups, 7 out of 10 would prefer to eat new Select Harvest. Progresso adds MSG. We don't. Real ingredients, real taste. Select Harvest.
Ground control. We have a problem. Switching to lithium power.
I feel better already. Energizer Ultimate Lithium, the world's longest-lasting AA battery and high-tech devices. Energizer, keep going.
They got everything.
Not everything.
That's not mine.
Yo, you covered for this?
I don't know.
You need to call my agent.
You should know you're covered.
Come on, man. It's not mine.
Call one of our 17,000 State Farm agents today.
Right now, we're giving you something big to celebrate. Because when you buy a 4-night Walt Disney World room and ticket package, you get 3 more nights free. And on select travel dates, the package includes a free $200 Disney gift card, too. Book through January 24th. Call 407-WDisney today.
Great job, guys. Great job. Judges.
Nice moves.
Billy White Shoes Johnson. Now, he had some nice moves.
Today, everybody's got a dance. T.O., Chad Johnson.
Oh, I love the river dance. He killed that.
That was a classic word.
Talking about classics. How about the 85 Super Bowl Shuffle?
Tune into the best team in football. Sunday NFL Countdown presented by IBM, Sundays at 11.
College Hoops Conference play kicks into gear. First, Louisville meets Nova. Then, armed with a history of upsetting Duke, Florida State tries to pull off another one against the second-ranked Blue Devils. Saturday at noon and 2 on ESPN.
Welcome back to Boston. Celtics and Cavaliers fighting for the right to play the Detroit Pistons in the conference finals. With 5:21 remaining in the third, Boston by 5. The two big stars have been LeBron James and Paul Pierce.
And this is called Player Tracker, but it should be called Star Tracker. LeBron James, great anticipation, one-man fast break, too strong for the Celtics, and then a bad offensive set. He just backs up. He's going to be given a cushion. He knocks it in, and then a pick and roll. Again, space, time, and ability to get on balance and knock it in. It's been his jump shot that has betrayed him. It may be the jump shot that brings Cleveland home.
We see Pierce's numbers. Pierce's nickname is The Truth. Shaquille O'Neal actually gave him that nickname years ago when Pierce was a younger player. Ben Wallace on a nice feed from Delonte West. And during that timeout, they played that Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson movie, You Can't Handle the Truth. So far, the Cavs have not been able to handle the truth here this afternoon.
Good read by Delonte West off of the pick and roll, finding Ben Wallace at the rim.
What was the name of that movie?
Few Good Men.
How do you not know that?
I forgot. I mean, that is one, when that scene, and when he got mad when he was about to get arrested, I can't repeat what he said to him, but gosh, it was great.
Rondo, terrific move. Rajon Rondo, and it's back up to 5 as these two teams now exchanging baskets. It has been a series dominated by defense. Nice putting it in the hole, though, here in the third. Shot clock down to 6. West dribbles it off his foot, off Rondo's foot. So still Cavs ball with 4 on the shot clock.
But Delonte West has done a very good job to start this half, running side pick and roll. He's got him shots, he's turned the corner.
I think the crowd just saw the replay on the big screen. But Rondo didn't argue. Well, they get it back anyway. The home team has won all 6 games in this series. We know about the home team in the second round, how dominant they've been. Well, the Cavs have played a couple of tough games here in Boston. They feel they can win here, obviously. P.J. Brown. Rondo to Brown, and a hard foul.
And it starts with the pick and roll. Paul Pierce in a pick and roll. They trap, you throw the ball to Kevin Garnett and trust that they make the right play. Unselfish play, guys not trying to make the home run play. You get trapped, get rid of the basketball. Help comes, get rid of it, and then help again. P.J. Brown on the move, breaking down the interior of the Cavs defense.
P.J. Brown, the 38-year-old veteran, in his 15th year in the league. He's played now in over 90 playoff games for 5 different teams. He's not only had an impact in limited minutes in this series, he's had an impact in the San Antonio-New Orleans series. We were in New Orleans or in San Antonio the other day. David West and Chris Paul were teammates when they first get into the league of P.J. Brown, and both said he was as big an influence on them as any player they've been with. West. Now with the help defense on LeBron James. Fires a long 3. In and out. That one halfway down. Rondo looks to push. You heard the Celtic players at halftime saying, let's run. We need to run. Garnett. Rondo, that's a 2-pointer. In and out again. And a loose ball foul on Ben Wallace. For the Cavaliers, their 14th foul, so Boston will inbound.
I like the unselfishness of Kevin Garnett, but if Ben Wallace is going to play you that physical, then make an aggressive move and you will get fouled.
Pierce nearly stripped. Good strength that time for Pierce. Brown with the bucket.
It's easy offense. The way that the Cavs are defending the pick and roll, anytime the perimeter players for the Celtics come off, bigs will be able to make a play for themselves or someone else.
And a crowd gets on its feet again. A huge roar as the lead is back up to 9. James. Wallace blocked by Garnett, but a foul. I believe it was Rondo down low, and that's who it is on. So Rondo picks up his 3rd.
You realize the way you're being defended in pick and roll situations, and then you exploit it. Paul Pierce realized I'm being trapped. Well, he stretches the defense, gets the ball to P.J. Brown, puts him in a position where he can catch, shoot, and make a play. That's excellent offense.
That's the way to hit a free throw.
But that was a good play by Rondo to take that foul. These are the things you try to convince your players of. If you can get him to miss 1 of 2, you've saved your team a point. You've got to know who you're playing against team-wise and also personnel-wise. That's only the 7th free throw he's taken in the playoffs. He's actually hit 4 of them, which is well above his normal percentage. 11 rebounds now for Garnett. Under 3 to play in the 3rd. Pierce has exploded. Garnett